Hello and welcome back to the Residual Royalty Academy. I'm super excited to bring you this video today. Hopefully it's going to be very inspirational and motivational to you. So this video is my May 2020 earnings report from KDP, and maybe I'll show you my ACX as well. That's Audiobook Creation Exchange. If you didn't know already, I've got a couple of books published on there now. Well, actually only one is live. The review process seems to take a few weeks for each book, so it definitely takes a while to get onto there. But let's just look at my May income report in this quick video. So you can see we started off on May the 1st with $75.7, which is pretty nice. And then the lowest day we had overall was 52. And just generally we just climbed up and up and up through the middle of the month. And you can see after May the 17th, there was no days where my income dipped below $100, which is absolutely fantastic. For me, these are really good numbers, the likes of which I haven't really seen since November, which was Q4. Now the reason for this is that I've got a lot of books gone out recently, a lot of them doing really well, and one of them in particular is a Father's Day book, which is obviously booming right now. It's got a really good BSR, so that accounts for a lot of these sales, but definitely not for all of them. Like, I would just say my whole library is performing really well at the moment, and it seems that what I've been doing is working. So you can see the pinnacle up here was $182, which I actually beat yesterday. I think if I go on this one here, you can see that I had over $200 yesterday. You can see that down there, so that's absolutely awesome. And we're still growing day by day as the BSRs improve. So let's go on to the total now. You can see on here, this was last month, May the 1st, 2020 to May the 31st, 2020, by those 1,574 books. So I've not been increasing my number of books that much recently, but I've just been putting out really high quality books, those of which I do teach in the Royalty Accelerator course. So if you are interested in learning about how to grow your KDP royalties, then trust me when I say that it's a fantastic course. I've earned over $20,000 with KDP Publishing now. I'm absolutely transparent with everything as always. Obviously I can't show you my book titles, but everything that I know about KDP is in that course. It's a very reasonable, fair price. So if you do happen to be interested, the link will be in the description below. But that's the income there, you can see, which is pretty nice. I will actually also show you my ad spend at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that as well. But now let's look at this bit here. You can see the earnings by book. So one of my books did around a quarter of this money, and then there was another one, kind of two books that did another quarter, and then the rest was just a bunch of different low and no content books. You can see the earnings by marketplace is 52% US, 41% UK, and some others over here as well. A little bit of Canada, which is always good to see. And if I go onto here, this is my ACX dashboard. 74 total units sold, they're around $3 each. So most of these were last month. I think only one of them has been this month so far. But for ACX, you don't actually get the report, and you can't see any of the real numbers until you get that report a month later, just before you get paid. So of course, I'll keep you updated with that and ACX and how much money I make from that in the future. So just for a little bit of proof before I jump onto the ad spend, let's look at this. So you can see this is this month so far. June the 1st to June the 3rd, we're already on 334 from the first 2 days, which is awesome. And if I go onto here, this is last month, this will refresh. And you can see the total there, 3301. Now there is a bit of a discrepancy between that number and here. There always is with book report, whether it's just not reporting the currency exchange rates the same or whatever it is, I don't know. There's always a bit of a difference, and obviously the more money you make, the bigger the difference each time. But you can see absolutely 100% transparent as always on this channel. Now let me actually show you my ad spend. So I will pause the video and I will open up those tabs. Okay, so now we're on the Amazon ads dashboard. You can see this is my UK spend. I only spend in the UK and the US. If you want some details about exactly how I run my ads, I've got 9 videos about that in the Accelerator course, and how I get my BSRs improved a whole lot with ads. So there's £380 spent there. You can see that's the date range last month. So that's about $450 I think at the current exchange rate. And then you've got about $700 here. So if you add those together, 700 plus 450, that'll be around $1,150, which would leave a profit of over like $2,100, $2,200, which is pretty incredible. And most of that spend is on only a few different books, which I'm just trying to get really good BSRs on. That's the bestseller ranking. One of those is a Father's Day book, like I say. And if the rank keeps on climbing as it has done so far, then the amount of ad spend is going to be insignificant with what I earn in June. You can see obviously the income is coming in pretty crazy, pretty hot right now, as you saw by that $200+ day that I had yesterday. And there's still 3 weeks or so until Father's Day, so I'm still expecting 3 weeks more of crazy sales in June, and then maybe my income will drop back down to $2,000 a month or something like that. But that's going to be pretty respectable still, and then obviously my ad spend will drop a lot as well once those books start to decline in BSR a little after the event. But overall, in the grand scheme of things, I'm really happy with this income. It's definitely a big boost compared to the 1.3 that I earned last month in, I think, what would that be, April? That would be April, 1.3. You can check that in the previous royalty income video. And as I say, it's good to have some income coming in from the audiobooks as well now. That's 74 units sold, which would be something like $200, which is pretty cool. There's no ads on Audible, so there's obviously no ad spend associated there. You can see today we're doing pretty crazy as well, $120. And if I look at my watch, it's just going 10 p.m. So that's probably going to be $180 or so by the end of today, which would be pretty nice. So yeah, that covers pretty much everything I want to say. Hopefully that's some motivation, some inspiration to you. Over $2,200 profit. I'm really, really happy with that. And obviously you can keep hearing these pings as I've got multiple tabs open. Is anyone else addicted to having Book Report open and just hearing those pings? Let me know down in the comments below. So if you are interested in rocketing your royalties to some unseen levels on KDP, then make sure to check out the Royalty Accelerator course. It was only around 13 or 14 months ago that I started KDP, and obviously back then I was earning zero. So to be at this point already, I'm pretty happy with. And hopefully by next month in June, it's going to be a $4,000 month, which will be pretty nice. And I'll be very happy to achieve that if I can next month. So obviously I'll keep you updated with the progress. Make sure to like the video if you liked it, dislike the video if you disliked it, and comment down below if you always refresh your Book Report, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.